into Awakere and then turn into White Pine Bush there and follow that road around to the one-lane bridge.
Yeah, no, because I've seen old maps of where it used to go through Whakatane back at one point, but I mean, you can't find exactly which roads it went down through there. I mean,
well, it was Landing Road, so it went down the main road of Whakatane and then over into Ohope. But of course, all those people who live in Ohope, they don't want their houses to be shaken and everything. And so,
don't they have a heavy vehicle ban on the Ohope Road?
They do, because they don't want people going through there. And so all those people who live at Taneatua, like I visited people, and you sit there having a cup of tea and your teacup shaking in the saucer. It is like their houses and their chimneys collapse and their houses get cracks in them because of the constant shake from the trucks going through. It's not right, not fair. I hate things that aren't fair, Sam.
No, fair enough. I mean, also what wasn't fair was the fact they never actually finished the railway line that should have been built.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though they did say a 1940s technology, it would have had to have had the equivalent of 3 Raremu spirals to make it work.
Whoa.
But now you probably wouldn't need that.
No.
You probably, rail technology has quite considerably moved on that we can actually go up steeper gradients now than what we could back in the 1908.
Yeah. Well, that's right. And I wonder how long it'll be before we have hydrogen-powered trains. And so that interests me. I mean, we're increasing what we're using hydrogen for. Hydrogen-powered trains will be quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still have more hope of the East Coast Main Trunk Line being electrified than hydrogen happening, to be honest. But that's probably partly because the electrification is proven technology.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then I see all of this stuff, like we've still got a rail network. Our rail network is still really reliant, especially in the Bay of Plenty, still reliant on pine. Just like our port of Tauranga, 40% of its income is derived from exporting pine. Pine is a dead thing walking. It is just about done and dusted. It's going to have a massive, massive impact on the regional economy when it actually finally falls over and people get real about it.
So is pine itself, radiata pine, is that just basically not the best wood to...
Well, it's done. It doesn't have a future in this country. The Chinese gave us notice 5 years ago that whatever was in the ground now will be the last trees they took from us. They had a no-cut rule on their own forests, which are absolutely phenomenally huge. Yeah. They had a no-cut rule where they've allowed their forest to come up to maturity. They're at maturity now. It's cheaper for us to import framing timber from China than it is for us to process our own logs here. And they're already turning away shipments of our logs. And yet the pine lobby is still convincing people that planting pine trees is a good idea because it's a roost, Sam. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and actually, Murupara is one area that's all pine trees. So is near, Cooney?
Yeah, but so here's my issue with that is that you've got these pine forests. People are claiming carbon credits for them. Yeah. They know that they're probably not going to get cut down. Whatever's been planted now is not going to get cut down. And so that leaves the landowner, which is mostly Māori, of course, because it's usually settlement land, with the problem of these trees that they can't cut down because they've got carbon credits assigned to them. They become a liability after they get to 30 and they stop sequestering carbon. And so you can't cut them down because then you have to pay back the carbon credits.